This is Morning Juice. Sports, insight, and great storytelling. Starring Bobby Carpenter and Jeff Tito Thitoff. It's time to attack and dominate.
Attack and dominate. Let's do that. Good morning, JZ.
Good morning.
Good morning, Big Mo.
Good morning.
Let me tell you something. What's going on here? There are people that have said, wait, Jay-Z's Justin Zwick. I've gotten, responses on Twitter. Whoa.
Just putting it together, huh?
Okay. All right. I'm going to do this right now. Look, this professionally, not a great move. I'm going to tell you what Cousin Rob said.
That's not to be good.
No, I'm just saying, normally you would look at it and say, hey, do research, talk about it. Here's the text I got from Cousin Rob, not you. I was able to watch a little of the show. I never would have thought Justin Zwick. That was Justin Zwick. He looks fine.
Looks fine.
Yes. But a total 360 for his playing days. He said he went. I say this right now. I did not research this. If this is disrespectful, I apologize. He went from a Timberlake look to someone from the movie The Town.
Oh,
okay. I think that's a compliment.
I'd rather be somebody from The Town. I think.
So
they were
that's
kind of
what he said.
BAs.
He said, "This is honestly." I'll show you the text. Timberlake look to someone from The Town. That's what it says. Is that
I know The Town. It's
okay? Is that a compliment?
I think it's a
Big
compliment.
I mean, depending on is it Disney Timberlake
No,
or is it
He said a text.
Jessica Biel.
Well, I know.
Timberlake.
I'm thinking of Timberlake's roster. I think I would rather be that.
So,
well, hey.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
Well, I don't know. I got the
It
mustache going, so the mustache throws everybody off.
I think Tito now
one of those
you
things.
have to watch The Town.
That's got to go on your list.
I can't. No.
That's on your movie list for the end of the world.
It's my cancer list. If I get cancer and I'm in bedridden for months, then I'll watch it.
And you're gonna be like, yeah, Zwick would have been on that for sure.
He's going to be in the old folks' home someday. This is when the list will happen, and he'll be laying there and go, "Oh, it looks like Zwick."
I'm telling you, I get that. It's going to happen. There'll be some point in time where I was sick in a bed, and I've got to figure out what do I watch.
You just have time to burn, and you're just going through a list of movies. It doesn't sound too terrible, except for while you're there.
Yeah,
maybe that'd be bad.
Good morning, Justin.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Listen, I felt bad. I saw that.
Well, you know what? Timberlake to The Town.
Okay.
I mean, they're both Hollywood.
Cousin Rob, I know that Bill Simmons does his Cousin Sal thing, and but I say Cousin Rob. He literally is my cousin. But was that an insult or was that a compliment?
I don't know, because they're both kind of compliments.
All right.
This is Ben Affleck in The Town.
Are you Ben Affleck?
So I'm like Ben Affleck or Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Big Mo, you've got the final vote. Insult, compliment.
I think it's a compliment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin Timberlake is not rob banks and rob people like they did in The Town. Those guys are tough.
Yeah,
those guys are tough.
Yeah. What's the one line? I think what he probably sent you was I need you to drive somewhere. We're gonna go hurt some people. And he's like, "We taking my car?"
Timberlake look.
No, that's not me by any means. But
we were Timberlake look.
Maybe that was when I was clean shaven when I was a freshman in college.
Timberlake look.
Well,
wasn't allowed to
did
have
you
a
have the
beard.
frosted?
Nah, I mean in
tips?
high school, some of that maybe went on. Maybe some of that.
There we go.
We did our whole head. I was Slim Shady my sophomore year. Most of the team went and just bleached all of our heads, but. Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the frosted tips back in my senior year of high school.
Did you frost tips ever?
I never did the frosted tips, but I did dye my hair completely blonde once just to see. I've done crazy. I've shaved my head completely.
Ooh, see, that's one thing I've never done.
Yeah.
I was always afraid. My dad was bald, so I was always afraid it wouldn't grow
was
back.
bald, okay.
Yeah, it's I never touched or shaved. I mean, you can color it, but I'm not shaving.
No, that's a funny thing. I had a buddy of mine, one of my best friends, Andy Boothby. No offense. And I said, hey, all this like being bald, look at your grandfather. Was your grandfather bald? He was adopted. He had no idea.
Oh.
So it's like, that was awkward.
When they say it's your mother's dad,
Yeah.
generally
he had
is
no
what.
idea. Okay, it's fine. He doesn't, but he didn't know anyway because
He was adopted.
adopted. Yeah.
That probably brought up some hurt feelings.
Yeah,
It did.
Nice, Tito.
No. Big show line today. Falcons beat the Buccaneers last night.
How about it, huh?
How about that?
They're up 14 with 9 minutes to go in the game, and they lose.
I know.
That happens so much in the NFL, it seems.
Happens
does.
every week in
Well,
Cleveland.
Yes.
Call, but
Yeah. Well, no. We're never up by 14
That's
points
true.
in Cleveland.
That's true.
maybe up in the fourth quarter, but not.
Yeah, maybe by like a field
Yeah.
goal or something in the fourth.
Jackets lost. That was a tough loss. I talked to Porty yesterday for my podcast, and it's just like I don't know what to do with the Jackets. I really don't know.
It feels like it's when they're supposed to be good, it doesn't happen, and when they're not, maybe they catch something. I don't.
Right.
You know, it's just.
Well, and they actually played well, but and I cut up some of the audio this morning. A lot of the talk was about trying to be too fancy in the box, shooting the puck, and they're just not getting shots off.
I don't get it, dude. I don't. They've got the talent. They've got it. Right?
Yeah.
They've got
That's what
the talent.
everybody's been telling us going into the season.
When you got
I
Boone
know.
Jenner back last night.
Is everybody healthy? I mean, that's the one thing. I mean, you could have guys.
Yeah, Jenner was back last
All right,
night.
well.
I mean, you should have. Ottawa is a tough place to play, but that's not an excuse.
No.
There is no excuse.
Long season. How many games do they play? Are they in the 80s?
82.
80, so they're just like the
82?
NBA.
Right.
The NBA is
82,
82,
yeah.
right?
82.
My problem is that and I'm not saying losing on the road is not terrible. Not competing, though. That's different.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I think they're much more aggressive, I think, on offense and getting the puck into the zone. But it just seems once they get in the zone, again, they try to get too cute.
It's kind of like Ohio State in the red zone.
Yeah.
You just bring in 3 tight ends and get too cute.
Yeah, just get the puck in the zone, then take shots. I mean, just take shots.
What do they say? You don't score if you don't shoot.
You don't, yeah.
You can't score if you don't shoot.
OSU women won last night
Let's go,
over
Bucks.
Northern Kentucky. It was a close game early. At the half, they were down, I believe. And they take over in the second half, which is great. And it's a look at them. Cambridge, Jolene Cambridge scored. She had 4 in the first half, I think it was. It ends up with a big game for her. She ended up scoring. Look at them now. Let's see, 33 in their win, 94-62 over Northern Kentucky.
That's big time.
Yeah.
30 points. You got a couple of Buckeye basketball players having some games. Bruce Thornton the other night had 30-some points too, didn't he?
They were down 43-38 at the half, and then she took over. And so, look, I love Kevin Guff. I love the coaching staff. I think they've got it figured out. I think I think they've got it figured out, and I think that it will be. But that's the whole thing. Like, what's your expectation of women's basketball for Ohio State?
I think he's done a great. I mean, the staff he's brought in. You got Katie Smith's over there. Is J.C. Sheldon still coming back and helping out?
J.C. Sheldon's like the.
She got just like an ambassador or something.
Right.
When she's in town, she kind of comes.
Whenever
around.
she's not taking out
Playing.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. But you have the GOAT there over there with him. I mean, she's got to be able to just pass along so much knowledge and experience from her days. I mean, the staff, the player.
Yes.
I mean, they're exciting. They play hard. I mean, they play fast. I don't know
fun
how
to watch.
Oh,
I'm telling you right
it's
now,
high tempo, man.
Like I always when I talk to Kevin, I say this. Hey, it's like 40 minutes of hell.
Yeah.
It's like they're going to do that. They're going to press all game long.
You're not gonna bring the ball up easy at
Nope.
all. They're gonna be on you. And that's fun, and that's an exciting way to watch a game. It's hard to play a game that way.
I know. But
You
it's
remember
like,
those days? Like we're pressing, like, oh boy, like I'm gonna be done.
Does it look like I ever
Yeah.
played basketball?
right? It's like, look, that's what they do. They press. That's
Yeah.
what they do. They all 40 minutes.
That conditioning has to be just through the roof for those girls.
God, I love Kevin Guff. Cavs Washington play tonight. in Washington for the Wizards, and Ohio State's West Virginia at 8 o'clock on Saturday. So that's all. Let's do today in history.
Time to get smarter. Morning Juice presents Today in History. Here's your professor, Bobby Carpenter.
It's not Bobby. 1963, the Beatles were at number one in the UK singles chart with "I Want to Hold Your Hand," and let's do that. Play it.
I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
My all-time favorite band,
Okay, that's
And that's the Beatles?
the Beatles.
I never really got into the Beatles.
No, it's okay.
But I did like the Beach Boys.
Another favorite.
No.
Hey, see?
Beatles,
Me and Mo
no,
are on
no.
the same page here.
Beatles are better than Beach Boys, right?
Well,
I think the Beatles definitely have a wider catalog,
yeah, they were probably bigger
a more diverse catalog.
superstars at their
Yeah.
during their time.
So,
But you can't go hit a beach ball around and just get those good vibes when you're listening to them.
So, okay, Beatles, Beach Boys number 2 for you.
No, number 2 is Led Zeppelin.
Okay, 3 Stones.
Pink Floyd.
That's another one I could never get
4?
into. The Stones.
Four.
Wait, the Stones, hang on. Oh, that's
4 would probably be Metallica.
5. Here we go.
5, I would say, it's going to sound crazy.
Do it.
ELO.
Really?
Yes. Love ELO.
I don't
Beatles
even know
good.
what that is.
Electric Light Orchestra.
Yes, they're good.
Yeah.
I just think I never grew up like a music guy. I don't
grew up on
have
Beach Boys. I know.
favorites.
I get it.
You
Yes.
know, I mean, Dave Matthews Band was the first concert I ever saw.
Was it really?
And then I was big. Of course, I dyed my hair blonde in high school.
Of course
Big
you did.
Eminem
Cousin
fan
Rob
back in the
Tibbins, yeah.
day.
You were a
So that was probably his rise of fame was right in my wheelhouse.
first concert for you.
Well, we had the Popcorn Festival in Marion, so we had live free concerts. The first one I remember going to there was Willie Nelson, but the first concert that I paid for
Yep.
was the WOMAD Festival, and it was headlined by Peter Gabriel, had Lenny Kravitz, Crowded House. It was at Buckeye Lake, and I was 17, went with a bunch of friends, and couldn't understand until I got inside why there were huge towers of incense blowing.
Okay. Yeah.
But then I got inside, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah. First concert for you.
Dave Matthews Band out at Germain Amphitheater.
Mine was Ohio Center.
oh, yes.
Way back when. Stray Cats.
Very good.
Opening band. The Boys Are Back in Town. Bus Boys,
Yeah.
right?
Boys Are Back in Town. Is that who that is?
Yeah. The Boys are, I think, take a look. I think it's Boys Are Back in Town, Bus Boys. That was their big hit. I think it was Bus Boys. I think.
The only Boys Are Back in Town I can think of is Thin Lizzy, but
No. But the boys, look at the
Didn't
Boys Are Back in Town.
Chesney have a Boys Are Back in Town?
They may have. I'm telling you right now, like it was a.
It would not have been your first concert if it was Kenny Chesney.
No, it would not.
It would not.
I think the Boys Are Back in Town, Bus Boys, from the Trading Places movie, is where they.
oh, wow.
Right? Like that's where it took off.
Okay.
I know
Bus
the movie,
Boys
but-
Band,
Look at Bus Boys. Look at the
American
Boys
rock
Back
and
in
roll
Town.
band known for the association with Eddie Murphy
Mm-hmm.
and performing in the film 48 Hours. And you're right. The Boys Are Back in Town.
There we go.
So I know, I know that song too.
Yeah,
it's
you know the
it's a
song,
little
yeah.
bit
You'll
different.
know it. Yeah,
I'd probably
obviously,
know
yeah.
if I heard it. But
It's not the
Yeah.
the Thin Lizzy thing. It's a different one. But that's what they did. Also, 1988, Rain Man premieres.
Ooh.
Why'd you say funny teeth?
She
What?
said funny teeth, funny Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Yeah.
I said Rain Man?
Yeah, funny Rain Man.
Was I trying to say Raymond and it came out Rain Man?
Yeah, funny Rain Man.
You? There's a Rain Man?
Such a good movie.
It really, that one I watched.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
That was one that if Tom Cruise was ever going to win an Academy Award,
That was the one.
that was
Yeah.
the one. That was the one.
Great flick. Did you watch
He's
it?
been in a lot of good ones.
I know.
Yeah.
I watched Maverick twice
Did you?
on the flight out and the flight home. I watched Maverick
That's a
both
great
times.
movie also,
It's a
yes.
great
It's
movie.
a great movie.
It's a great
I
movie.
love the fact that he does his own stunts.
Oh,
I love
dude's
that.
out of control. He's
Yeah.
wild, man.
He's trying to do a movie where he's actually going to space.
Doesn't surprise
It
me.
doesn't
really?
surprise.
The
Yeah.
guy doesn't.
Yeah.
He's special.
He'll do it
He's
all.
aging backwards too. I think it's weird.
It's the Scientology.
Yeah, I know. Something to it.
Did we determine is my cousin's comment a compliment or an insult?
Put that on
it's
the
a
poll.
compliment.
That's the poll for.
Is it, okay, wait. Do you take it as a
I think
compliment?
I'd take it as a compliment.
Okay,
I mean,
Thanks.
Timberlake's kind of soft.
I got you.
The guys in the town weren't soft. I'd rather be one
I'm
of
just
them.
saying. I don't remember your frosted tips. I don't remember that.
I don't think
That
I
you-
had them when I was here. They were probably just going out. My hair was just, coming
Okay.
from high school.
Just saying.
But they look good, though.
they-
I might have to bring them back, Tito.
Hey, wait.
Am I coming here with some frosted tips next week?
Will you bring frosted tips back to the show?
No.
Okay. 92. Whitney Houston started a 20-week run at number 1 on the U.S. album chart with The Bodyguard. Sold 44.
Give it to us, Whitney.
It's a little premature on the button.
That's
there.
all right. Hey,
Hey,
when
listen.
you got that, you got to let it play.
The first woman I proposed to.
She has some pipes on her.
Was Whitney Houston?
No. But I used that as my background.
Oh, nice.
Because we had broken up, got together, broken up, got together.
Let's go.
And what ended up happening there?
She's happily married to somebody else. She's on marriage number 2.
Hey, you don't always get it right the
No, I'm
first
just
time.
saying, like, she nailed it.
But you nailed it with that song.
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah.
used
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I
you
used it. I used it, yeah. Birthdays today. Frank Sinatra, born in 1915.
I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
That dude.
I mean, he's the boss. I know.
What a
I know.
life.
Springsteen is the boss. They're both
I
from
know,
Jersey,
I
but
know.
let's face it. Frank's the boss.
Yeah.
Go back. I implore you, after we're done, don't do it now,
Yeah.
but look at on a Bob Costas show, Harry Cox Jr. talking about like Sinatra and like the way he did things was really cool. So go check that out.
Okay.
All right, 1923, Bob Barker born.
I can't believe you're a professional golfer. I think you should be working at the snack bar.
You better relax, Bob.
There is no way that you could have been as bad at hockey as you are at golf.
All right, let's go.
Oh! You like that, old man? You want a piece of me? I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing.
Now you're gonna get it, Bobby.
The price is wrong, bitch.
I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough, bitch.
Price is wrong. What a movie.
That's such a great scene. Yeah,
Have you seen the new one? I know you probably
2?
haven't. Yeah.
I haven't. No,
I don't have.
I haven't either.
I don't have Netflix.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
I'll watch it at some point in time because I love.
Ton
Happy
of pro golfers in it.
Yeah, a lot of cameos. I heard.
Yes.
Let's see what Danny Boy O'Connor. Daniel O'Connor turns 57 from House of Pain.
I came to get down. I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around.
Jeez.
Jump around.
Jay-Z got up right now. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
plays out.
Jump around.
Yes, it did. Jay-Z did.
Takes me back to 05 or 04-3 Wisconsin.
Jay-Z dance.
Well, I was,
right?
This was my junior year of high school. What I had in my tape deck in my '88 Chevy Cavalier.
There you go. Money. Spin Doctors, Eric Scheckman. He is the senior guitarist. Spin Doctors turns 57. Great song. That's great. Yeah, Spin Doctors are good.
Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah.
One-hit wonders, but you know.
Well, yes.
No, wait, one hit.
Yeah.
Are they one-hit wonders?
I mean, they had another one. Gosh, I can't remember.
Well, they had
it,
the Superman, the
I mean, that was their biggest.
Was that all on the same album?
Pretty
Probably,
much. It was basically one album that really
I
hit.
feel like there's a lot of those in that time frame.
In the 90s, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Made it big and then just kind of fizzled out.
Jennifer Connelly, 55 today.
You must be in a lot of trouble. No way you'd come back here willingly. Well, we'll start it out.
No, I think this is it.
Come on, Pete. You've been saying that as long as I've known you. You said it after they busted you for taking me on a joyride in that F-18. And the next thing I know, you're off to Bosnia. Then Iraq. Both times. You get yourself in trouble. Iceman makes a call. And you're back in the air.
Honey, this is different.
Pete, trust me. As improbable as it seems right now, somehow you'll be back in a fighter plane with your tail on fire.
I mean, you're talking about Tales on Fire.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing about that movie, I love that movie. I really did. But it made no sense to me. Like, now we're supposed to believe that they had some long relationship. Like, I was like, okay, who is she? You know, what happened?
Well, they tied that in. She was like the daughter of somebody.
Yeah, it was.
That he from
I
the
just didn't
first
think
movie.
it was
But yes,
fleshed
it
out
kind of
real
did
well.
come out of no, like, oh, it took me up in an F-18. Like, we never saw that.
No.
I would like to see that movie.
No. But yeah, she's.
But you had to have some kind of love interest, and she's a good one to have.
Yes.
So Top Gun comes out, and then I'll date myself here. My girlfriend's father, like, did the whole, after Top Gun now I'm talking about, like the whole surround sound thing.
Yeah.
And then gets the movie on DVD. No, I'm sorry, DVD, VHS.
Yeah.
It was a big deal to watch it at her house on VHS with the surround sound thing.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch much of it, though?
It was like Netflix and chill.
No, she wasn't that cute.
Well, that doesn't mean that she wouldn't.
No, I'm just saying, like, that. I think the movie, the event.
The movie was the best part about it?
That was, there was the movie with surround sound, popcorn.
Probably some good snacks.
And her. No offense.
You're like, oh, you got
No
Top Gun?
offense, Jay.
And you got
It's
surround
all right.
sound?
It was a big deal.
I'll be right there.
The dad was like, I'll do it. I'm going to do this. Come
And
here
I'm
watch
sitting
it.
here with you all.
I know. And so, yeah, the popcorn in the event were 1 and 2.
Okay.
3 was her.
That's all right. She had surround sound.
You were testing the waters.
Yeah. Anyway. What else we got today? Let's see. We got Texas Tech, Washington. State and Mississippi State head coach Mike Leach passed away at the age of 61.
Well, first of all, what kind of mythical powers does a Sun Devil have? We got to consider that. I'm going to say the Wildcat's out. The Trojan, does he have a horse or is he on foot? Does he have a bow and arrow or just his sword? The Bruin, definitely formidable. Another bear up there at Cal. The tree, I imagine that tree's going to get chopped down, unless we're going to go with a bird and somebody might get pecked or something. I don't know. And then the duck might lose interest and just fly away and get out of there, which may be good advice under the circumstances. The husky, no chance. The beaver, we'll see how long that beaver can hold his breath. The Ute, again, we're back to, is he on horseback? Does he have a bow and arrow? Did he trade for a rifle? I mean, because if that Ute's got a rifle, there's some definite problems.
This guy was
He's
special.
a classic.
He was the best, man.
He really was. Great content.
Yes. You just get going about anything.
Yeah.
And you just didn't know where he was going to end.
So, Big Mo for you.
Uh-huh.
When you cut up audio on he's got to be the.
There's so many clips you can go with.
Yeah. There's so much. I mean, there's a ton from all of his coaching stops.
Mm-hmm.
Right, everywhere.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
God, he was good. All right. All right, that's it for today's This Day in History. Well done as always by me. Coming up next, well, it'd be the general, but
yeah.
Lane's going home to speak. We'll tell you now when next Morning Juice.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
You know a thing or two about the moments in life that matter. You've seized those moments to embrace joy, accomplish great things, and build meaningful relationships. Is it time now to sit back and reflect on a life well lived? Maybe. Or maybe there's more to be done. Maybe this is the most important moment you've encountered yet. By volunteering with AmeriCorps Seniors, you can seize the moment, lend a hand, and get back more than you give. We connect you to local volunteer organizations with opportunities that fit your schedule and match your interests. Through AmeriCorps Seniors, you can support people in times of need and make your community stronger. You can become a companion to your older neighbors, brightening their days with friendship. You can even become a mentor for young people, serving as a role model and enriching their lives. Are you ready to seize your moment? Visit AmeriCorps.gov/yourmoment and get started today.
Hey, Max, you look absolutely dashing in that purple tie. Ready to harness the world?
You bet, Daisy. I'm ready as I'll ever be. And might I say, your purple tie really pops with your vest.
Thanks. I almost went with a cape, but didn't want to come across as pretentious.
Nonsense. Anyone in our line of work should rock a cape.
You might be onto something, Max.
Phew, so here we go. First day on the job. We've got this, right?
Right. Don't forget, we both graduated from Dogs Inc. with honors.
Which means I can guide my human around a busy city with ease.
And I can give my human a restful night.
I hope my human is kind and loving.
And I hope mine likes wet kisses and zoomies.
Ready to make a difference?
Born ready. Let's go.
Discover how extraordinary dogs like Daisy and Max change lives at no cost to the recipients. Visit dogsinc.org.
One man is a national champion, NFL veteran, and local business leader. The other man is Tito. This is Morning Juice.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Here's Bobby and Tito.
Morning Juice. Tito. Jay-Z. Big Mo. No Bodie today. No Bobby Carpenter. Monday, you?
Yes.
All right, Big Mo's back Monday. Jay-Z Monday?
All week next week.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I want to talk about this with the SEC schedule came out for conference games. And September 19th, LSU is at Ole Miss. Does that matter?
It's Ole Miss is going to matter. They're going to be all fired up. He's going to hear plenty of boos and I imagine a lot worse than that when he goes back there. For him, it'll have some meaning, I'm sure. He went up there and built that program. I mean, there's got to be some sort of like, I don't want to say loyalty, but some, just some sort of like, hey, I helped build this. I had a great time when I was there. It really helped me in my profession and, blah, blah, blah. So he probably has some fond memories and, whatever of Ole Miss. So there'll be a little bit there. But in the end, once he gets his football team together, like it's on to the next one.
That's what I wonder about. Like, is it a...
It's like, hey, this is a game we have to win. Yes, I coached here before. There's all that surrounding it, but it's still just football game.
Is it personal on either side?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Well,
maybe a little more personal on the Ole Miss
side. I think
On the
Ole
Miss
Miss
side, okay.
will be fired up, but I don't think Lane Kiffin's going to. He'll be happy to see some of his former players, but it's when you're there, it's time to win.
Yeah. And all he's got to worry about is like, do I come out of there with a win? And that's
right.
That's all that matters. But
I look at it, I'm like, is it a big deal? Is it not? I think it's a. When I look at like Ole Miss and LSU, it's not a defining game. Yeah. This is not Schembechler against Ohio State, right? 68, 69, I guess it would have been. Yeah. But it's not that. But it is still an important game for Lane Kiffin, right?
Well, it's a conference game against
conference game, SEC, yeah.
I just don't think. I look at it as this is ABC, ESPN. They're going to work that hype. It's the hype train.
Oh well,
that's
they'll
what
pour
it is.
gasoline on it for sure.
Yeah, and
going into that,
I think if you asked any of the players, they're going to play it down. Whether it's true or not, we won't necessarily know.
Right.
There could be chippiness during the game, but honestly, for the LSU players, they're just like, we're playing Ole Miss.
Well, and let's also be honest. Both of these teams next year could have dudes who weren't even on the team.
Yeah.
With the portal and how all that goes, it's not like it was back in the day where, the kids basically were staying there no matter what for 4 or 5 years.
You
couldn't really go. Now, when a coach leaves or whatever, you had an opportunity. But back then, it wasn't just willy-nilly like it is now.
Yeah.
It becomes
most kids stayed there because most kids went to a college back in the day because that's where they wanted to go to college.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about who's paying me more. It's like, this is where I want to be. So when the coach leaves, that's a bummer. Let's see who we bring in. I still really like it here. I want to be here. But now it's just, he might take half of his team from Ole Miss with him to LSU. And then coming back, it's like, I don't even know these guys on the other sideline.
It becomes a bigger deal if Ole Miss beats LSU, honestly. Because LSU should go in there and win. Even though we don't know exactly what the makeup of LSU will be, they should be a better team.
You would think so, just based off the names of the program.
And
now, that's going to be Ole Miss's Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, and they'll be a better coach team as well. I think Lane Kiffin is a better coach than what Brian Kelly was. But it's only a big deal, I think, to anybody. It would be Ole Miss being fired up about it.
You would have transferred, right?
In today's world, I would have been out. My buddy sent me a picture the other day. Like Montana State was like one of my options.
Okay.
Because you had to go down back then. Yeah. And it's just like, dude, and my buddy just sent me a picture from like the stadium at Montana. He's like, we should have went out there. Because he was like, I would have went with you. My buddy. I was like, well.
So you would have transferred.
But I mean, if it was in today's world.
Yes.
Yeah, going into the end of my sophomore year, Troy had a huge game against Michigan.
Right.
I knew what that meant.
Yes.
At Ohio State, when you go out and you have that Michigan game, so it was like I knew I was going to be uphill battle. But then
Montana State the spot?
Well, that would have been like one place I could have.
Where else would where else?
There was not.
We
didn't really get into it a ton.
There were
because about the time I went to talk to him about it was when Troy got suspended, so they needed me for the Alamo Bowl. So I was like, well, let's just hold off on this conversation. And then they knew they had me because they knew I was going to be able to start the next season because Troy was down for 2. And Beckman was gray-shirted the year before, so they didn't, so they hooked me and, thought I had a shot, and it was what it was, But at that point in time, I think my senior year, I'd have had to go play division whatever it was.
But in today's world, you very well
I
could have went to a Big Ten school.
I could have went to Texas, who had Colt McCoy coming in as a freshman, playing Ohio State the next year. I could have went down there and played my old team.
Yeah,
it would have been crazy, but it would have been doable.
I know.
It's just a different world. That's why I cheered for Joey B when he left. To go do well because it's like if he didn't and he stayed here, he's selling medical devices in Columbus, just like the rest of us.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. Listen, if I'm you, right now I'm angry and bitter. Okay, for two reasons. One, because the transfer portal, also NIL. I'm like,
I missed out on both.
Okay, no, wait. I'm telling you, if I'm you, I'm pissed off.
That's just the way my athletic career went after high school.
How do you live with it?
Yeah, because that's what you have to.
Are you not pissed off?
I'm not pissed off. No, I mean, I'm not pissed off.
Okay.
Do I wish NIL and that would have been around back then? Yes, because who knows what could have happened. You never know, but.
And you can't live in the past.
No, I understand stuff, but I mean,
It's easy for me to say I'm him. Okay? It's easy for me to say it now. I'm him. I'd be pissed off.
Right.
But
the opportunities, life would be a little bit different.
Yeah.
$4 buck are great, though.
Now,
it's a great
granted,
way.
life is still pretty good.
Yes, you're good.
Who knows? I don't meet my wife. All that stuff comes into play if something else happens.
Would you have traded your college experience?
Oh, that's a great question.
But
if you could
have gone somewhere
if I could have gone, if I could have, I probably would have because I wanted to play.
Okay.
And football was what I was trying to do at that point in time. So if I would have had someone say, "Yeah, we're going to give you a shot to be the starter here, and you're going to make some money," okay, I would.
But outside of football, your college experience was
outside
great.
of football was great, and that was the reason. Thinking about leaving was I helped recruit a ton of these guys in my class to
Yes,
Ohio
you did.
State.
Yes, you did.
Good. I'm good friends with all my. We had a house that had at least 3 or 4 guys in it all the time.
Don't vacate wins.
Oh no, it was
okay.
It was above board. We all paid
right,
rent, but it's just I didn't want to just leave my guys, and it just kind of felt that way, and so that played into it as well. But it's just college was great. It didn't go well on the field for me, but everything else is fine. And Columbus is a great city, great people. I wouldn't want to leave.
Yeah, you were very hyped up coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate the fact that it's yes, I am Ohio State quarterback Justin Zwick. I've had people talk to me on Twitter and whatnot, hey, you say Jay-Z. I had no idea. That's who it was. They don't know.
Right.
They're
they don't put it
oh
together.
my gosh, I get it. Now, it's Justin Zwick. That's huge.
Yeah, it's the name they probably don't hear a ton anyway.
No.
So
I think they do.
They finally start seeing.
No. I say Jay-Z, and they don't.
Yeah, maybe.
They're like, "Where's Beyonce?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they got Hove on the
I
show
know.
today. That's a big
I'm
get.
saying, though, it's a big deal, though. He's Justin Zwick. Listen, he's Justin Zwick. I say Jay-Z. He's Justin Zwick. Former Ohio State quarterback.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, and I mean, there was a lot on your shoulders, just even in high school.
Oh God,
I mean, no
yes.
doubt. I remember just in being in Marion when you guys played Harding in the playoffs. It was a big deal for Marion Harding to play against Justin Zwick.
Yes.
You guys beat us my junior year.
And that was an ugly
that
game.
was wild.
That was a wild
I love the
game.
fact you know that.
Do you remember?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
you
a
gotta hear
wild-
this story.
No.
It is a wild game.
Let's hear it.
So
You were there, so
we were playing Marion Harding at home.
Yeah.
First round of the playoffs. We had 15 holding calls called on us throughout this game.
Yeah.
At home.
At home.
I legit threw a touchdown pass to my tight end from the 3-yard line. A quick boom, boom. And they called holding. End of the game, we're down probably, 5-6 points.
Yeah.
20 seconds to go. 45-yard line coming out. We were going in, so we had 45, 55 yards to go. I roll out to my right, cut back across the field, score with 5 seconds left in the game to win the game.
I love that you know. I know.
It's amazing.
It just gets better. So I score to win the game. Everybody's going nuts. Flag.
Mm-hmm.
Holding number 9, who was the backup quarterback who was on the sideline. So that, everybody's like, what? Fans
It
start
got ugly.
slinging stuff from the stands.
Mm-hmm.
We go out, one last play, Hail Mary, nothing, don't win, and we lose.
Right.
People are rushing the field to try to get after these referees.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, one guy gets suspended from all OHSAA events.
Really?
Because he was trying to get after. So my senior year, what did that guy do? Wasn't allowed in the stadium. At Massillon, it's kind of down in a little valley, and there's a house up on the corner.
He was up there.
He would rent a U-Haul, park in these people's driveway, sit on top of the U-Haul to watch our games.
Yes.
My senior year.
That's
because he wasn't allowed.
I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
Look, I love
That's Maslin, baby.
Yeah.
All the Harding players talked about how, because it was honestly, it didn't make any sense to anybody. Obviously, Harding was glad, but even they were like, I don't know what's going on. And Tim Hinton was their head coach, who's now on the Ohio State staff, been a long time on the Ohio State staff. And he was just like telling the guys, get out. Just get out.
It was
Don't
wild.
be here for this.
Yeah. It was nuts. Then we got you guys back my senior year.
Yes, you did.
And when I was at Orville, we got you guys a couple times.
Yes, you
Here
did.
we go. All right, now it's getting personal. That's fine.
Well, no, I didn't go to Harding, so.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not. I like Harding. My dad was
tried
a
to
superintendent at Harding. I went up there and talked to the team a couple times.
Here we go.
But all that to say, there was a lot of pressure on you coming out of high school. You were a name.
There was. He was.
Well, I put a lot of that on
God.
myself though, because
No,
I transferred
you
to
didn't.
Maslin. Yeah, because
you
I
put
go
on yourself.
from Orville to Maslin, so it's like I
Dude,
got to
you were
be good.
15, 16.
Yeah, but
it's not on you.
I made the decision to do it.
No,
I mean, 16-year-old going to tell my coach at Orville, hey coach, I'm leaving.
How did that go?
It was hard to do as a kid. Could you imagine going and telling
That's
your
what I'm saying,
coach?
dude. It's not on you.
I walked. No, I did it though. I walked up to him and
So your dad says,
my dad and brother kind of helped me guide through that. My brother's playing at Youngstown State at the time, and I was pretty good at Orville, and it was Division 4, Division 3 my sophomore year. So I'm like, well, if I'm gonna be good and I want to try and go, because my goal was just to get a scholarship no matter what.
Right.
And I went to a camp in Indiana when I was at Orville, and they were like, hey, you might have a shot to get a scholarship here. And I remember leaving Indiana like, heck yeah, that would be awesome. This place is sweet. That was my first going to a Big Ten, program to do a camp or anything. And so I was like, well, if I want to try and do this, I got to go play Division 1 and, see if I'm really that good, because, that's what I think I need to do. And it worked out well. I mean, we played in front of, sold out crowds at the Rubber Bowl twice.
Right.
I was going over the state championship numbers from last weekend with a buddy of mine. Is like, man, they averaged like 3,500 people for the game.
Right.
For the games up there, maybe $4,000 average. I'm like, I averaged $10,000 my senior year at Maslin. It's like that's what we averaged. And then the Rubber Bowl we sold out a couple times with McKinley and Ignatius.
Yep.
Like to be a part of those types of games in high school, it was really something. That's why I always said, like, if anything's going to kind of help you prepare for a jump, like going to Ohio State or something, Maslin is
if
the place
not Ohio State, where are you going? Okay, you get
probably Tennessee or Michigan.
All right, I'm glad you said Tennessee first.
Yeah,
but one of those two.
Yes. Michigan recruited me hard.
I'm sure they did.
Harder than Ohio State did.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm.
You said, wait, Michigan recruited you harder than Ohio State.
Mm-hmm. They would come to basketball games my junior year. They were around a lot.
So what was the deciding factor then? Was it that you were an Ohio guy?
So my brother was at Youngstown when Tress was there, so we had the familiarity with him. Now, granted, I will say I don't think it went well when my brother's there. I wasn't a huge fan when he was at Youngstown. Now they were an option team, so why would I like that anyways?
Right.
Yeah. So when he got the job, it was just kind of. We knew him, and he's great with parents.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tressel sells.
He sells and sells. And my brother, who had went through everything that I thought was wrong, he never said a bad word about him. And, he's like, it was great and all that good stuff. So
there was a time back in the 80s, Art Schleischer, quarterback, Ohio State, also played for the basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
He'd go out there and he'd
At
play.
Ohio State he did?
At Ohio State.
Really?
Like in January, after the season ended for football, he would go out there and play sometimes. People get hyped up about, like, oh, my God, Schleischer's on the court. He'd score a few points. They'd go nuts. Could you have done that?
At Ohio State?
Yeah.
No.
Could you have?
Well, I mean, I'd have got in and got some rebounds and some putbacks.
Right.
But I used basketball as, like, my off time where I would just go out and just be a defender and, like, push people around, rebound the ball, and just, like, face guard guys. Like I wasn't like a scorer. I didn't want to be the ball in my hands kind of thing. Like I just wanted to go out and do my thing.
Be part of it. Yeah.
So.
Do you remember Schleischer thing or not?
I didn't know he played basketball. That's why
I knew that.
Yeah,
I was young then, but I remember that he
like a few games a year. They'd put him in the the crowd go nuts.
It wasn't like the Ricky Dudley thing. Ricky
No,
Dudley
yeah,
was
he was
really
really
a part
good.
of that
Dudley was
basketball
really
team.
good, yes. Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I remember
Little sideshow.
a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine he was probably betting on those games.
Well, that's not how to,
We're not gonna do that.
I had a
No,
friend
no,
who
we're not
played
gonna-
back
we
then.
can't
He's
do
like,
that. No,
we
no.
used to play card games on road trips. We didn't
No,
know what this guy was.
No, we can't do it. Coming with quick hitters, morning juice.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. Green & Sons has all the Kubotas you need to tackle your land and come out a winner. They have zero-turn, skid steers, tractors from 18 to 171 horsepower, and also utility vehicles. My favorite is my RTV Sidekick. The best thing about Green & Sons is they've been family-owned and operated since 1970, and you will love dealing with the Green family and their winning team. Do what I did and check out Green & Sons located in Mount Sterling and Marysville or online at greenandsons.com for all your Kubota needs.
Pain has a way of stealing the moments that matter most, especially during the holidays. It's not just your knees, back, your shoulder. It's the time with the family and friends. But in 2026, that could all change when your body remembers how to heal itself. It just needs a little help finding its way back. That's where QC Kinetics comes in. They're your partner here in Columbus that will help you heal that pain without surgery or without pills. It's your body's own natural biologics to heal itself. It's the best comeback story that you're going to find, powered by your own cells that built you in the first place. No surgery, no pills, no long recovery, just your body remembering how to feel alive again. It's time to take that first step. Literally, walk, hike, dance, enjoy the holidays. Schedule your free consultation today in Dublin or Gahanna. Now is the great time to use your HSA or FSA for treatment. Go to qckinetics.com/Columbus or call 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544 and get feeling better in 2026 today.
Once there was a man who couldn't stand.
A mom who couldn't wait.
A scientific community that said it couldn't be done.
And then you.
And then I.
And then we brought neuromuscular disease into screaming color with the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
For 75 years, our voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
We've willed the impossible into existence.
We've pushed the science,
raised the funds,
shifted the narrative,
and transformed the reality of life with neuromuscular diseases.
For 75 years, we've built communities together,
established the field of neuromuscular medicine,
and made it thrive.
Call that a legacy.
Call it impact.
Call it momentum.
Just call it ours.
Because it's the generations of community heroes that give MDA the strength we have today.
And until neuromuscular disease is a thing of the past, you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
I thought mixing bleach with my floor cleaner would take the stain out.
When my youngest ate the dog's medicine, that was a new one.
I was trying to protect my garden, but I accidentally sprayed myself with pesticide.
So I called 1-800-222-1222, the poison helpline.
A poison expert helped me figure out what to do next.
I was connected to someone who spoke Spanish.
They answered my questions.
It was free.
It was confidential.
It was real help in real time.
Keep the poison experts in your pocket. 1-800-222-1222.
Bobby knows what it's like to be a winner. Tito knows what it's like to be thrown out of an all-you-can-eat buffet.
You're here 4 hours.
This is Morning Juice.
Morning Juice, Tito, Jay-Z, Big Mo. The buffet thing's not true. Let's do quick hitters.
Morning Juice presents Quick Hitters.
Sponsored by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy today at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP.
Big Mo, work your magic.
The NFL is reducing the time between picks in the draft's first round by 2 minutes. It feels like this probably should have been done a long time ago.
Long time.
So they're shortening the time between first-round picks by 2 minutes beginning in 2026. Teams will now have 8 minutes to make their first-round selections as opposed to the previous 10-minute window. The change will shorten the length of the first round, which had previously taken nearly 4 hours to compete, and put teams on a tighter clock to negotiate trades. Tito, does anybody really care?
I care as someone who watches it. Yes, I remember, and I said this before in the show, there was a time when the Dallas Cowboys, back when there was no limits, took like a day and a half to make a pick. Like, literally, more than 24 hours on making a pick because they were considering it. I'm okay with it. I like it. I want to tighten it up as well. Get your deals done. Do your thing. But I'm fine with shortening time.
Yeah, so with all the information that's out there about these guys now and just everything's right at their fingertips, I'm good with 5 minutes. Like, get your act together and let's go have a plan. And dragging it out for the fans who watch it is the worst. Between each one, you're just like sitting there waiting.
And I agree with both of you. I was just kind of surprised that more than anything, the networks, ESPN and all that are okay with it.
They're not adding time to each round.
Yeah, because they love
exactly.
They love that. But I bet you it all comes down to ratings.
I bet towards the end of that first round they're starting to lose people because he's just like, all right, well, we got the exciting stuff out of the way.
Right.
Yeah.
It's midnight. I got to go to bed.
Yeah. So the NFL has let everybody know their NFL Week 17 Saturday doubleheader will be the Texans versus the Chargers and the Ravens versus the Packers. Jay-Z, do you like the fact that they do, towards the end of the season, these Saturday doubleheaders, and why do you think it is that they do that?
I do like it because you don't have college football, and I think like on the 28th, there's no college football on, but there will be, NFL football.
Yep.
I like how they do that just because it gives you something because you're used to turning the TV on Saturday and saying, let's throw some football on. Now at least you have an opportunity to, if the bowl game isn't on or something like that. But
I want meaningful football. Yes,
meaningful
I'm okay
football.
With that.
I'm always good with meaningful football.
Look, the whole flex thing and I
get to see more because on Sunday I only get the 2 or 3 games that are on my channel.
You're right.
So I get to see more teams and it's all good.
Now here's a little follow up on that for both of you because you're also getting into the middle of bowl season. Would you rather watch a meaningful, somewhat meaningful NFL game or a bowl game with 2 college teams that are just going to fight each other to the death?
Give me the NFL.
Yeah, unless it's Texas Michigan. I'm watching Texas Michigan over Houston
everything going on
Chargers.
Texas and Michigan. We'll talk about that next segment though. But everything going on with Texas Michigan. If Michigan Texas is playing against an NFL game, that means something. I don't know.
But they don't necessarily really mean anything yet.
Well,
I mean, I guess you're getting down to the end of the NFL. So these wins maybe start to.
And I look at this,
mean
the Texans Chargers game.
Yep.
I think it means a lot more for the Texans.
Sure.
Than the Chargers, and the way the Chargers are playing right now is
not great.
Not great. But the Texans are trying to get into the playoffs. Ravens Packers again. Ravens aren't.
Steelers.
Browns.
Whatever. Yeah. Ravens aren't playing for anything really.
No, yeah. So
Steelers.
For me, if I saw, a bowl game that's like, oh, these might be two.
That piqued your interest. Like, I'm not going to go watch 2 teams I haven't necessarily heard of before.
Yeah,
like something like that. I'd rather watch the NFL. But if it was a bigger bowl game with some big programs in it, I'd rather watch that. I think.
Okay.
I just don't. If you're not in the CFP, I really don't care. Yeah. I really don't care. I'm not going to watch it. I will not watch this year. I will tell you right now. I will not watch. I don't care who's playing non-CFP bowl games. I won't.
See, I probably will some.
I'm not going to watch all of them, but I will watch some.
Okay. Well, MAC. If a MAC game is going on, will you watch it?
If I'm around and there's not much else on in a MAC game, MAC team is playing.
A lot of qualifiers there.
I know.
Okay.
But, Tito, I am a busy man.
I know you are. Look, you and I are both busy. You're busier than me. We're both busy. I'm telling you right now, though, I will not watch any game if it's not CFP. You're saying you might.
I might.
Okay,
I might.
I'll throw it on background noise if I'm sitting at the house, and I'll tune in, from here to there, but I'm not going to be invested in it.
Okay, all 3 of us, we will not watch a MAC bowl game start to finish, right?
Correct.
I highly doubt it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mostly because my wife will be sitting there going, "Why are we watching
I
this?"
understand. I know. I got it.
My kids just yell at me, "Daddy, boring."
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
This leads right into the next one. Bowl season in trouble. The LA Bowl will fold after Saturday's Washington-Boise State matchup. The 2026 bowl calendar will have 1 fewer game on its schedule, so they will fold that bowl after this one. That one hasn't I don't think it's even been around that long.
No, it's I don't.
Short-lived.
Yeah.
Yes.
People like Tito who don't watch these bowl games.
And this is a perfect question for Tito.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Perfect question for Tito. Fine. Is this going to be the start of a domino effect because the CFP has started taking off so much?
It should be. Bowl games are stupid. They used to mean something when there were like 14 of them.
Yep.
Now there's 80.
Yeah, they've ruined it.
Yes, it's not. I don't care. I don't care anymore about bowl games. I really don't, unless CFP games. I don't care. So, yes, LA Bowl dying, fine. It doesn't matter to me because all I care about is CFP, and that's what they want us to do, care about CFP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see more going away. I think they need to. I think it has turned into just hey, you won 6 games. Like all of a sudden that is a reason for you to be celebrated.
They struggle to find teams.
I know.
Yeah,
that's the point. Like we have
teams.
too many when we're just trying to just find teams to go out and play in these games. So I'm good with them cutting as many as they want. I think Tito's, yes, the playoff is taking over. But I think for those fringe teams, now Notre Dame decided not to play, but if they were playing in a game, they'd be playing somebody big. You'd probably tune into that one just because of the brands. But
I would love to see the
money.
money.
But we don't need it, I guess.
I want to see the money.
Yeah.
What is it? You're playing these games. Do they make money or lose money?
The thing that I've always thought is funny is some of the bowl tie-ins, like the 8th place Big Ten team goes to Detroit.
Big Ten 8 plays MAC 3.
Yeah. And if I'm at that school and I'm in the mighty, mighty Big Ten and you're telling me, I get to go to a bowl game in Detroit.
Yeah.
In the middle of
winter.
I'm
rethinking all my decisions in life.
It's funny for me because, and Justin, this might not relate to you, but I know Big Mo can remember this. There was a time when they would, while the regular season's still going on, would have bowl game commitments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Notre Dame has 2 games left. They're going to the Orange Bowl.
Yep.
It's like
I remember the Fiesta Bowl people were coming to games of ours towards the end of
and say, hey, you know what?
The season,
You still have a game or 2 left. You're going to the Blue Bonnet Bowl, whatever it is. It was such a huge deal back then. Like if you would commit to bowls
because it actually meant something that you had a good season.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it just now it doesn't.
Remember when Ohio State went to the Liberty Bowl?
Which year was that?
That was when it was
Air
90,
Force game?
the Air Force game, and they lost.
They lost the Air Force
with Robert Smith in the backfield.
Jimmy Crum goes on NBC4. Jimmy Crum, R.I.P., would say he said Cooper's got to go. This is bad.
Yeah, that was such a low moment. I was already mad that they were at the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah,
and then they lost. And
Air
it was
Force. Yeah,
but now that wouldn't even. I couldn't imagine Ohio State even going to just a regular New Year's Day bowl.
So that's what the thing comes out. And I talk about the Carp. It's like if what happened to Notre Dame happened to Ohio State this year. Let's say Ohio State's got 2 losses and doesn't play for the Big Ten Championship. 2 losses. They're ahead of everybody in the bottom tier. Don't get in. Would they say we're not? Would they do what Notre Dame did?
Why would you give up those practices?
That's where I look at it. If I'm a coach in my program, I'm getting an extra month of practice.
All right.
With a game that doesn't matter, but I can play some young guys. I can get some experience.
The game for Notre Dame would have been Brigham Young in the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Not a bad game.
Okay. Yeah. So you're saying both of you do not think Ohio State would decline or should decline. Where are we at?
I don't think they would.
You don't think they would? Should they?
I don't think they should.
Okay, so you're no would, no should.
Yeah, I don't think I would want them to. I don't think they would. I think it would be all right. Yeah, we got some more practice we get to go through.
Okay.
Last year we had no downtime right before spring ball. I think he would use this time as we got a little extra time.
All right. So let's say that happens to Ohio State. RFL Reese, Sonny Styles.
A lot of them aren't going to play.
Yeah, they're not going to play.
Okay, they won't play, right? Mm-hmm. Those 2 will not play, right?
I'd go as far as saying sit Jeremiah Smith for that game.
Okay, You sit Jeremiah Smith. So then why do you do it? You already know what you don't need to see what Jeremiah Smith can do in practices in December.
But you could see what the guys below him can do.
You're giving them real game experience and good practice time. I think it strengthens your depth even more.
Yeah, our deal back in, it's a different time, of course, but bowl practice was all right, practice. All right, young guys, strap it up. We're going live. And we're getting some real reps in here. So if you could take that and then turn it into, hey, we're going to go out on a field against other people and get some reps in with these young guys.
So do both of you think Notre Dame made a right call or wrong call?
Wrong call.
I think they made the wrong call.
Wrong call.
I think they made it petty.
I think they
were mad at the moment, trying to stick it to ESPN.
Right.
And they wanted to say, we're Notre Dame, we're bigger than the game. And
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
They think they're that important
and they're finding out, I think, that they're not.
Well, they're catching a lot of flack. No doubt about that. Yes, they're catching flack.
They're almighty. I can't believe the conference that we don't play this sport in is rooting for another team that does play that sport in their conference. Like, make that make sense.
Ugh.
I think now we're at a point, though, where if you're not playing the CFP, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. I just think the extra practice
time.
And maybe that's overrated, but.
Okay, also then.
If I was running a program, I'd be like, I want that extra time.
But you also get earlier start in the transfer portal, right? Like as far as doing some of the work.
But see, you would, on the flip side of that, Notre Dame would say, well, we already have a good enough team.
We're Notre Dame, yeah.
We're Notre Dame. And so that earlier start in the transfer portal, it would probably help them a little, but
right.
I don't think they'd circle that and be like, yep, we're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're doing this. No, I don't. I just don't see that.
Yeah, I wonder about the way you balance it. I'm not doing this for 6-7 if you're on the air, by the way.
Every time I do that, I'm just like, I know. I'm not either, but I'm just like, I do that quite a bit.
I'm doing this right now. I'm like, I wonder about the payoff. Are the practices worth the stance? I don't know.
Well, you get practices and you get paid for going to a bowl game, right?
That's true.
And as Notre Dame, you keep all that money.
All that's yours, yes.
So, that only helps.
Yeah, I agree. But, all right, coming up next. A big loss for the Hoosiers. And more details on the Sharon Moore stuff. We'll do that next. Morning Juice.
This holiday season, Germain Toyota of Columbus is unwrapping incredible savings on the toughest trucks around. Right now, drive home a 2025 or 2026 Toyota Tundra with an unbeatable 0% financing for up to 72 months. That's right, power, performance, and 0%. And there's more holiday cheer. Every Tundra is sold at MSRP with 20% due at signing. No gimmicks, no surprises, just real value on one of America's favorite full-size trucks. So upgrade to a brand new Toyota Tundra. Holiday savings at Germain Toyota of Columbus on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road. Bobby Carpenter here with the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Every business starts somewhere, selling a product out of the back of your car or maybe in your garage doing the packing and shipping yourself. And every great team starts grinding in the preseason, but with hard work, smart plays, and the right coaching, you can make it all the way. Here's Chuck Moore, CEO, and Travis Sanders, President of Riverside Bank of Dublin, on how they help local businesses go the distance.
At Riverside Bank of Dublin, our business lending team helps you take that next step. With equipment loans, real estate financing, and working capital, it helps you hit for power, not just for average.
Thanks, Travis. Because in business, just like sports, the right support turns rookies into all-stars. It can mean the difference between what might have been and a championship team. We're Riverside Bank of Dublin, your winning team for business banking. Look for a new branch location at Bridge Park in 2026.
Tune in every day for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Visit their office at 6300 France Road in Dublin or online at riverside.bank.
Put a new sound on an old song. This season at Lion's Den, the official store of pleasure, passion, and romance.
You know what hope is? Hope is action. Carving a path forward, even when it's hard.
And kids who still know how to dream. They're the best pathfinders of all.
So at Child Fund, hope means helping millions of children living in poverty worldwide to grow up healthy, educated, skilled, and so all those good things can come true for them, safe.
And that means safe at home, safe at school, and safe online.
Hope means walking this path together, all of us. Because when we work together, we can do so much more.
That's right. Hope includes you.
Child Fund. because we need each other.
To learn how Child Fund works with children in 23 countries to help them achieve their full potential, visit childfund.org. That's childfund.org.
Proud to be your go-to sports addiction.
WBNS, WBNS FM, HD3 Columbus.
The Fan 3, Ohio sports destination. Attack and dominate. You're locked into Morning Juice.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Here's Bobby and Tito.
All right, no Bobby. It's Tito. It's JC. This is Big Mo. JC, I want to tell you this. Like, I've gotten multiple texts, emails, people saying, wait, Jay-Z, that's Justin Zwick? Okay. So like they don't like put the two and two together. Like, yeah, Jay-Z is Justin Zwick. And I told you earlier about my cousin Rob, who said that you used to be Timberlake and now you're the Towns. Did we agree? Is that a compliment or is that an insult?
It's a compliment.
Okay.
I'm going compliment.
All right. Jay-Z could have Mustang Zwick is what we're hearing. Like he could have gone to Texas and started there.
I don't know that I would have started. I could have maybe gone there if it was the portal.
Jay-Z would be Matthew McConaughey is what I'm hearing on this right now.
All
He
right,
could do that.
right.
I've heard he could go to Notre Dame after Brady Quinn. Was that the timeline?
Brady,
You were just before him,
Yeah,
weren't you?
I was a year older than Brady.
Okay, so you could not have been.
No, Ty Willingham did recruit me, though. When
He
there.
did? What was Ty Willingham's pitch to you?
It wasn't long because I wasn't.
You weren't going to do it?
No, I wasn't going to Notre Dame.
Why not?
I'm not Catholic.
It doesn't matter. What's more
And we used to
important?
get beat by St. Ignatius every year.
I
So
wouldn't go to Air Force because I'm afraid of flying.
I was
you know?
angry. I was angry at the Catholics because Ignatius would beat us every year. We played
well, there
them,
you go.
so
That's
like,
true.
Yeah.
There's your poll question. What's more important, being Catholic or being good at football? Like, I don't know what it is. Fine, you're not Catholic. I get it. But nonetheless, Notre Dame, they came after you.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did back in the day.
God, I want to ask a question right now. God, Big Mo, I want to ask it.
Do it.
Okay.
I'm not scared.
Were you? I know you're not scared. I'm scared. You're not. I am. Were you ever offered in recruiting something that was not legal?
No.
You weren't?
Mm-mm.
Marcus Dupree said he got offered oil wells.
That's why I should have went to the SEC and
Yeah,
done some
exactly. What are you going? What are you going to get up here?
Because
You
back
tell me
then,
no one ever said to you, we will promise you this, which is against NCAA rules.
no, I never had anything like that.
You're
Now,
bad.
granted, I did commit in the spring of my junior year, so
All right.
there was a lot of time. And then, at that moment in time, I called all the other coaches and told them, "Yeah, this is what I'm doing." And I was recruiting for Ohio State, and so-
But some of them still kept calling and just checking in.
No, for the most part, once I committed, and because I called each and every one of them, before I
Did you call to say I'm
I
going
just wanted
here?
to say, hey, I appreciate you guys.
Oh, good for you.
But I'm going somewhere. I've made a decision, and blah blah blah. And
I'm sure, Tito, you've seen the movie Johnny Be Good.
No.
No? So it's Anthony Michael Hall, Robert Downey Jr. Anthony Michael Hall is a big-time quarterback recruit.
Okay.
And it makes fun of the recruiting process back in the late 80s. So this is when this would come out. So when I hear about recruiting, I'm thinking they're pulling up in a limo. They've got these beautiful young ladies that are coming out. They're, tell me if any of that's true.
no, I never had a limo, and I was around a couple pretty girls back in the day, but
It wasn't because of
they
recruiting.
weren't coming out of a limo or anything. It was
Big
just
Ball,
pretty
with you.
face.
Look, I'm telling you right now. Okay, I will say this as a blanket statement with I've got some research on this. If you were a good to elite college football program in the 80s and 90s, there were things that went on that were not within the rules.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay?
Yeah.
No matter what. I don't care. Ohio State, Michigan, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Alabama, whatever it was, 80s and 90s. Yes, I am convinced there was stuff that went on that was not, and I know it I'm telling you right now, personally, I know this happened with Ohio State. I know it did. I know because I was part of it in a roundabout way. Nonetheless.
You were one of the pretty girls that came in the limo?
No, I wasn't a pretty girl. No, I'm telling you, I don't.
No, he was paying the players.
Nonetheless, yes, I would. First of all, if you go to be paid players, you're not getting Justin Zwick. I'll tell you that right now. But so it happened everywhere. Everywhere you could look, and you could, if you did a deep dive, you could say, okay, this or whatever, like go down 7 levels, but you'll find it. It'll happen. There was something went on. The Damon Flint thing, you remember that?
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
That the Damons on Old Tage River Road, the cash, the bag.
So stuff, yeah, it's been happening for you.
It happened. It didn't happen for you.
Not to me, no.
Dude, you were good. You were like elite.
Yeah, but I wasn't, asking, going towards that kind of thing, I guess.
I know you weren't asking, but God.
So if they didn't need to do it, why would they do it?
That's fair.
That is a good
now,
point.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I mean, I think they know certain people, like, we probably don't need to.
And you probably were recruited with some guys that maybe played a little bit hard to get, that it could have happened. I'm not saying it did, but it could have happened.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the next question. I want to do this without vacating wins.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Justin Zwick. Do you have... I'm sorry. Let's do it this way. I want to make sure I'm clear on this. Let's do it the way.
Bringing down the program on the morning juice.
No. Would it surprise you? Would it surprise you to learn anybody you played with had extracurricular benefits?
Would it surprise me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think we all are real enough to know.
Let me tell you this. 90. I got to know the years.
Breaking news.
No, before I do this, I'm going to look up the years this individual was there before I say this, because I was at the Northland Mall RIP, and there was a player at the time who came in with somebody else who I knew, and said, I'm trying to look at the years here. Okay, there we go. Early 90s.
Were you working mall security?
No, I was in the sports, like the apparel with the shoes and like jerseys and things like that. That's where I was at, JCPenney. And someone comes in who I know with a Ohio State player at the time. And he says, hey, here's the deal. I have a Boosters credit card. We're going to buy a couple things. Get something for yourself. We'll put it in a locker down here. The deal is we buy all this stuff, and then the booster reports the credit card is stolen. No problems. I got a great vintage Reds jersey out of the deal, but I let him do it. But it was a prominent Ohio State player at the time that did it. It's like at that point, I know what happened. I know it happened. And so it doesn't bother me based on like what they bring to the program, what goes on today. I'm okay with it.
And it happens everywhere.
But I can't believe JC didn't get that benefit.
Maybe I should have. I should have held out a little bit longer. I should have went on more visits. I know that. I only did one official visit back in the day.
You weren't playing, so it should have been like, I'm shopping.
Yeah.
I'm shopping.
Oh,
that's the part. Yeah, so that happened. So that's like my one. That right there is why I feel like every program has something.
Everybody's got something.
Deep down.
I mean,
yeah.
Shoot, even when I was there, you had the whole Maurice thing, you had the Troy thing.
Yeah,
I mean, like, those were extra benefits happening that people found out about.
Yeah.
And we look at that stuff today and think, oh, that was so petty.
Well, exactly.
But back then it was unreal.
Guys getting paid $10,000 to show up at an event nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's a whole different ballgame.
Stephen Daly's out for Indiana. Big deal for the Hoosiers, right? He was a significant contributor for that team. And now they're going to lose.
Got hurt celebrating.
Right. Oh, God.
I would love to, like, really know.
No. Gramatica. Martin Gramatica is the one, the famous one, who got hurt celebrating towards ACL.
Yeah, the quarterback you talked about.
Yeah, it was Trent Green.
Yeah, Trent Green. Yes. Remember he headbutted the wall.
Ended his career.
Then?
What? Look, I understand celebrating.
It had to have just been I jumped up and down and came down on somebody's foot or something. And
What, Ted Ginn, correct? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Ted Ginn hurt celebrating after the kick return.
Yeah.
Like, why the hell do you do this, Justin?
Freak accidents.
It's not freak accident. It's stupid accident.
Stupid accident,
Okay.
yes, yeah. But yeah, that's a bummer. To have that clock at 0 and you go celebrate, and then all of a sudden you're in the training room like, I'm done for the season.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I see it. I'm like,
Yeah. I would have.
Well, and I thought initially it was after the game celebrate,
Right.
but it appears it was
yeah.
during the game.
during
He was
celebration.
high-fiving, jumping and high-fiving. I can imagine there won't be much celebration after anything that happens during their games.
It's kind of like the baseball walk-off home run when we've had a couple guys get hurt at home plate or whatever, and
ACL,
now
so
they're
they're
like, all right,
yeah.
everybody just back off. Let them just get through here.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
That's it's
Biggest
an unfortunate.
celebration you ever had after scoring a touchdown or throwing a touchdown. What was the time when you would have had the biggest celebration, either throwing or scoring a touchdown? I don't care if it's high school,
Probably
college.
against Marion Harding when we
Harding
at the end of the game. That's
When you
probably the
thought
biggest
that
one.
you
We thought we did
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Go to hell, Big Mo. Okay.
Hey, I don't care.
No,
I
you
really
do.
don't.
You do. I think you do.
He came in here wanting to bring that up
I
today. He was
think
trying
he
to
did.
throw me off a
I
little
think he
bit.
did.
I
I
get
think
it,
he
Mo. You
wanted
Marion
to.
Harding guys. I swear.
I know.
I'm actually an Elgin Comet. Thank you.
Okay, fair enough.
My family's all Northwest. I'm like Delphi, St. John, St. Henry, Marion local. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Oh, you're up there, and
You're way- yeah.
There's something in the water up there.
Yeah, there is something
St.
in the
Henry just
water.
got a state championship, didn't they?
I don't know if they win it. I don't
think they did.
I know local.
They were in it.
Yeah, they were in
Local
it.
got beat first time in like 76 games.
Yeah, I saw that.
By St. Henry.
Yeah.
Jim Lachey's school.
And then you have the Division 7 schools that have 6'5", 300-pound linemen.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
and
that's-
it's
legit.
above
It's
the
all
board.
legit.
It's
all
that's the thing.
legit.
It's
Those
above the
schools up in
board.
Northwest Ohio, man. I don't know where they get these kids from, but it's awesome.
They found a way. The NWO. Okay, so Sharon Moore now. The new details have come out. Some more details have come out about what went down. So he gets fired by Michigan. And then later on, it comes out about the arrest. This all happened after that. Like the arrest, he went to the
to a staffer's house.
There we go. The staffer's house that he had a relationship with, allegedly. And has a knife, and there was like a situation where it was like a suicidal or
Like you break in.
Yes,
I mean,
he
like,
broke in,
what do we
yes.
do? Like, you just got fired, and you said, "Let me go screw my life up even more."
This is a great idea.
Yeah, like I'm going to
So-
go do this.
Here's my question. Michigan should have done a deeper dive on Moore. I don't know if they would have figured it out or not, but I'm saying, like, if you look at it and if you do a deep dive on him, could this have been discovered before? And I know, look, Harbaugh's contract called for Moore to be the next head coach. Is that on Michigan? Like, Michigan right now, to me, I'm really concerned about the status of Michigan going forward.
I think Michigan did not want to do a deep dive on him, just based on everything else that they had been going through and coming out of. I think they were just going to try and be happy with, all right, we're just going to see if this works. Harbaugh's leaving. Everybody
Right.
seems to be fine. We're just
I know.
going to push him in here. That's what Jim wanted to do or wanted to happen anyways. But I don't think they wanted to do a deep dive. I mean, the guy got rid of all of his text messages. I mean, he hasn't been cooperative with the NCAA through the other stuff that they had going on.
Right.
Throwing phones in the lakes or whatever, getting rid of text messages. Like, I mean, like he's done things that's been documented that's probably somebody you don't want to lead your program, but they were just burying their heads in the sand, and I think it's going to bite them because I don't know how their AD continues to have a job up there.
I just don't. I don't think they wanted to move on so quickly because they knew what was coming with the cheating stuff. They just were like, we've got to just do this because we know Harbaugh. They knew Harbaugh was leaving.
Yep.
Way before. I mean, this was all in motion because the walls were closing in. The funny thing to me is that the walls have been closing in for Michigan for what, 4 years now, 3 years, and it gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
I was listening yesterday. I think it was to Common Man, but they were talking about how Penn State had messed up their hiring process this time around, but Michigan found a way to top it. And they really did with this whole thing. I just feel like these walls are going to close in, and they talk about these coaches that might go there. Honestly, these successful coaches that they're naming, who would want to go into that? And that has nothing to do with being an Ohio State fan. That's a big poop show right there.
You're going to a program that has been in 5 years of turmoil.
Yeah.
And it seems seemingly getting worse,
it's
right?
Not getting better.
It's not getting better. You're going to have a bunch of, I'd imagine, kids leaving the program. I mean, you're going into that.
Penn State still isn't the same after the whole Sandusky thing.
They aren't, and look, and
they landed a good one.
They did
in the last hour, but they landed a good one.
Matt Campbell probably would take Michigan over over Penn State.
If it had been open,
if you give that option, yeah.
There's people there saying, "Is the ink dry on that contract?"
Right.
Well, Bill Belichick deal, where he goes and gets a head coaching job, and then
okay, so
else.
There's talk about, and Dan Patrick and Rich Eisen both have said they had advanced knowledge of this thing with Sharon Moore before it happened. So it didn't come out till after the Ohio State-Michigan game. Looks bad for Michigan. If they knew
signing
about
day
this,
and the game,
they wait until after
And
signing day.
Okay, here's where we go now. Ohio State, the Heartline thing was South Florida. I'm not sure exactly when it was signed and when they announced it, but Ohio State made sure. Whatever, Ohio State, Heartline, South Florida, somebody made sure it was announced before signing day.
Yep.
To be above board and say, look.
The morning of signing day.
Yeah.
Right?
Morning of,
I mean,
okay,
the worst possible time.
If you, I'm letting you know right now ahead of time, Heartline's leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to dupe you over here.
Right.
Yeah.
Which feels to me like very legit, above board, and Michigan's doing the opposite. Because Michigan knew about the stuff with Moore before the Ohio State game, before signing day.
They knew about it in the summertime.
Yeah, they knew about it earlier this year.
Now, granted, they said nothing's going on, and they just said, okay. And
they said that they talked to both of them, and they both denied it, and it was like, okay.
Yeah, like, what do we do now?
All right. Three of us. Let's do this now. Ohio State is the standard. They are the ethical standard in the Big Ten. Fair?
Yes.
Okay. Second, Oregon?
I would think Oregon, maybe. See, you could say some of those lower rung Big Ten teams would be.
I'm saying like you combine talent and ethics.
I would say Oregon.
Oregon, yes.
What about Indiana?
Okay, we'll do that next. Indiana next. Top three.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Indiana next. Okay, top three. Fourth, USC.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I wouldn't go USC.
No.
Okay.
I would say Minnesota, maybe even Wisconsin, just because.
With Fick. Yep.
With Fickle.
Okay, but where does Michigan rank then? How far down do we go before we say Michigan?
Obviously,
talent and ethics. I think they're probably bottom
their
half.
ethics bring them down to
half?
the bottom third. I mean,
bottom third.
Bottom
okay.
three.
Their talent would put them in the top 8.
Okay. Let's say
but their ethics.
Okay.
I think the
takes
ethics
it so
is enough.
far down.
It's just like the Penn State AD is like, that happened.
Yeah.
The Michigan thing, that happened. That's real.
All the cheating.
Nobody talks about it.
No,
that is a huge
yes.
deal, though. If you know what play is going to be called or pass run, like you can. That changes the ball game for you. I don't care what people say. Oh, you got to play the game. No, if you know, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone, to me, is enough to. I think they should have got the death penalty on that. I think they should have got hammered.
I tried to keep my bias out of it, but yes, I'm with you.
I had no bias whatsoever. If Ohio State did that, I would be calling. I'd be saying the same thing.
No,
I don't. Yes, I would. I wouldn't want to be associated with a program that's cheating that way.
Let's face it. Do you know why SMU got the death penalty and not Michigan? Because it was SMU. They did the same, as egregious things,
SMU
even though it's different.
There was the state governor involved in that, right?
There was.
Yes.
But SMU was not a football power. They became a football power during that time because of the illegal recruiting. But when you look at what SMU did and compare it to what Michigan did, even though it's not quite the same thing, very egregious when you look at...
Oh. I think it's worse.
It's worse because you're tampering with the game.
Mm-hmm.
At least when you're recruiting the way they did, you still might get players that are just crap.
Other teams are still paying players back then.
Yes.
They maybe just had a better system. Or
right,
maybe not better. They got caught, but, they were doing it more or bigger.
I mean, I saw yesterday, too, somebody on Facebook had said they pointed to the Curtis Samuel touchdown in overtime. That's the moment that broke Jim Harbaugh and moved him.
Decided that they needed to do something
And
else.
I never thought about it, and I'm like, that makes complete sense.
Yeah, that was the game with the foot.
The inches.
Where JT, he's like, ugh.
He's like, ah!
Yeah.
Okay,
And then-
so realistically, can Michigan bounce back?
I don't see how.
How would they bounce back?
I think, they don't have any, restrict. I mean, they didn't get hammered with anything, right? So they can still go out and have a full roster. And with the portal, you get somebody that people get excited about. I mean, I think it'd be easier nowadays for them to bounce back.
Okay.
Than if they lose a lot of kids from this class and they can't replace them, right? Then you're like, all right, we're down a recruiting class,
right?
And that's going to hurt us. But now it's just like, all right, well, if these all leave, portal opens, in 2 weeks, we'll just go in there and fill in all those holes.
I think that you're going to see an exodus of players.
Okay.
Then I think there's going to be lawsuits. I think there's going to be some bad lawsuits. And then you're going to be relying on these boosters or donations to come in to not only cover maybe these lawsuits, but try to bring in players. And I'm not saying that they can't, and a coach.
And a coach, yeah.
And I'm not saying that they can't raise that much money, but it's going to be a lot harder to do that.
You think their donors are embarrassed at all about how they're? I mean, you think
well,
so, right?
But you hear
or
some
are they
of these.
like, we got to pay more to get us out of this.
I know.
You hear some of these Michigan people just talking about, well, it was a Michigan man thing to do to just step up and call, fire him right away. No, they hit it for however long. You think it's like the Notre Dame thing. You think you're so much more superior, and yet you have not done anything to prove it.
Mm-hmm. All right. How old are you?
42.
How old are you?
49.
54. We'll start with you. Will Michigan ever be the second best team in the Big Ten in your lifetime?
Yes.
I can't say that it wouldn't happen. I just don't see when at this point. But it has to happen.
I hope to have a lot of years left.
I know you do. Yeah. Look, you're in good shape. I get it. The frosted tips, the Timberlake thing, I get it. I know you will live longer than the three of us, all of us. You'll live longer than the two of us. Sorry. No, you will. You will. It's fine. So you think Big Mo?
I mean, I think odds are they will, but I don't see it happening within the next 10 years.
Okay.
See, I think our society now is just so move on to the next thing. Like back in the day, this maybe would have lingered a little bit longer and the stink would have been on them a little bit longer. But in today's world, it's just like, all right, we're on to the next thing. New coach comes on and, oh, hey, we're right back.
Next question. Do you want Michigan to be the second best team in the Big Ten? You do. Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm all for that. I like when they win all their games and it comes down. No, it used to come down to that last one.
I know. I catch hell for saying Michigan to win every game until they play Ohio State because I want them to experience what we experienced under the Cooper era. Yeah. I want them to experience that.
Yeah.
I just like big games.
I like big games, and I love the level of jealousy that Michigan has for Ohio State's success.
Yes.
I love it.
All right. Coming up next, we will tell you Scott's Juice, Morning Juice.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. Green & Sons has all the Kubotas you need to tackle your land and come out a winner. They have zero-turn skid steers, tractors from 18 to 171 horsepower, and also utility vehicles. My favorite is my RTV Sidekick. The best thing about Green & Sons is they've been family-owned and operated since 1970, and you will love dealing with the Green family and their winning team. Do what I did and check out Green & Sons located in Mount Sterling and Marysville or online at greenandsons.com for all your Kubota needs.
Hey guys, 13-year NFL veteran and Super Bowl champion Jason McCourty here, and I'm an innovation ambassador at FAIR, Food Allergy and Research Education. I would say the most challenging thing as a parent of a kid who has a food allergy is probably the ignorance that I myself had in the beginning. I didn't know what anaphylactic shock was. I didn't know the dangers, let alone the things that she needed to be able to have a normal life. When you go to drop your kid off, and every single time in the beginning, we'd have to go through everything she was allergic to. Preparation is everything. And me, for playing football for 13 years, it was all throughout the course of the week. It's getting ready for game day. When you're on the field, you're playing for your fans. At home, you're playing for your family. My playbook, read labels, keep it allergy friendly, and have an epinephrine nasal spray as a backup plan. Because when my family's safe from food allergens, that's the real victory. Visit foodallergy.org to learn more.
People don't realize that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness.
Because there are often no early symptoms, nearly half of those with glaucoma may not even know they have it until vision loss has occurred.
I was diagnosed with normal tension glaucoma in July of 2020. And what we found out at that point was I had already lost 40% of my sight. And you think it only affects people that are, 75 or older, retired, grandparents, and that's not the reality of it.
I didn't think at all glaucoma was going to affect me because I didn't know of anyone that had glaucoma, no one in my family. When you have glaucoma, you can't get back that sight that you lost. And so early detection and treatment is vitally, vitally important.
Don't miss life's most beautiful moments. Schedule an eye exam today.
National Glaucoma Research, a Bright Focus Foundation program, offers free resources and tips for healthy vision.
Learn how to protect your sight at stopglaucoma.org.
Wrinkles, gray hair, and hearing loss are common signs of getting older. But being short of breath, having tightness in your chest, coughing, and wheezing are not. If you are experiencing these symptoms, you may be one of the millions of people who are living with a condition called COPD but don't know it. Early diagnosis and treatment can add years of better breathing to your life. For more information, talk to your doctor and visit copdfoundation.org today.
Attack and dominate. You're locked into Morning Juice.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Here's Bobby and Tito.
Not Bobby and Tito. Jay-Z and Tito. Big Mo over there. And now we will tell you what's got us juiced.
What's got you juiced?
Sponsored by Billiards Plus. Find your next grill and everything you need for the master griller. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
It's a Friday, Jay-Z. That means you got to go first. Look at you juiced.
I'm getting out into the woods today, so that's got me juiced. I'm going to go sit in a tree stand, get my bow out. I've only been out once this year, so it's been tough finding time, but I'm going to go out there and sit in the woods today and see if Bambi walks by.
Okay, by the way, I can't tell when I say this, but people always get all excited about, I've got this 22-point buck, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The big ones.
Oh, yeah.
Right? The big ones, people celebrate.
A trophy.
I would celebrate the small ones. Harder to hit, right? Because they're smaller. Am I wrong on that?
There's so many ways I could go with that.
I'm just saying, no.
Maybe you're just used to smaller things.
No, I'm saying if you hit a huge buck, this guy's got 87 points.
You're not shooting the points. You're still shooting the body.
But I'm saying, though, it's 87, though. So let's say, would you rather shoot an 87-point buck or a 1-point buck?
An 87-point buck.
Why?
So I can hang it
He's
over.
bigger.
So I can hang it over my
I know, but it's a
fireplace.
bigger target. It's a bigger target.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still hitting a spot
All
this
right,
big on the body.
All right.
So I mean, the target doesn't get bigger.
Okay, that's fine. So you go out and shoot some.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and shoot a deer today.
Do you have where you go? Is it like, I own this farm, I know somebody who owns this farm?
It's my wife's parents.
Okay.
And they have some land with woods, and their neighbors let me kind of go on theirs.
All right, that's
as
cool.
well. So
Cool.
got a couple stands out there, but yeah, I'm gonna go sit in a tree today.
There you go. What's got Schleik's juice?
They weren't playing to not lose the game. Remember we talked about that? When Lou Holtz's MO for the game for Notre Dame was don't lose the game. Terrible take. I don't care if he's 88 sitting up there looking terrible. Anyways, I got sidetracked because I was thinking about Lou Holtz.
There's Schleik. What he does, dude. Sidetracks, we all get sidetracked with Schleik's. Big Mel, what's got you juice?
Well, I am
You have no football.
I have no football.
Basketball.
No basketball this week, actually.
Really? Ooh, there we
no
go.
games scheduled. We just had too many conflicts at the other the other station that I'm at. So I actually have had a pretty relatively light week. I'm kind of juiced about not having much planned this weekend.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I could have been juiced about sleeping in tomorrow.
Yeah, I am.
I could have been juiced about that too.
Well, and I'm juiced about it, but also realistic that my body's going to tell me to get up at 6.
Yeah.
And so I can't
7 at the latest for me.
Yeah, I can't get real excited.
My alarm on my phone says 5:05 a.m. And the other day, 2 days this week actually, today's Friday. Yeah, 2 days this week, I did not have it set.
Ooh.
No, I know, but
That's just
still.
a free.
I almost don't need it. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning.
It happens.
Like, you get to that point where you're just like,
Yeah.
I know it's going to go off soon. What time is it? 4. I got 40 minutes. Get some more.
So it
sleep.
happens. The hunting thing. Now, my family, Northwest Ohio, NWO, a lot of hunters.
Oh yeah,
hunters and fishermen. I never got into it. I was never that. Like, and I go out with I saw my uncles and my dad like bow and arrow kill a deer, and I could never get it. I did not have that gene in me.
I didn't grow up with it. My dad had a buddy who was shot and killed in a hunting accident.
Oh, really?
So like we never did it growing up, and then as I got out of college, a couple buddies of mine were into it, and so I started getting into it. And then I got a bow for my birthday a couple years back, and because I wanted to just do it the right way.
Sure,
that's real hunting with a bow.
The bow.
Yes.
So do you look down on people with the shotgun?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't. I'm not that good of a hunter. I'm not.
Wait, you said
but I don't
yes,
go
and
out.
You said no.
I don't go out during gun week because I don't.
Okay, a bow is different than a gun.
Yes.
Do you look down on gun shooters?
No, because you're still killing an animal. You're still getting the meat. It's just a little bit easier to do.
Yeah.
And that's why I like to be the hard way.
What messed me up as a kid, among other things, was watching animals get skinned.
We raised rabbits when I was growing up.
I saw it.
Think about it. I was 13, holding the rabbit as my dad would hit it over the head with and it was squealing and shaking, and then all of a sudden you stick it and you bleed it, and I'm just like a 10-year-old seeing all this. Like, no wonder I'm messed up.
All of that messed me up. Okay. I saw my dad clean fish we caught out of Alum Creek.
Yeah.
And because of that, I don't eat anything seafood-wise.
Oh, gosh.
I don't. I have no seafood. I don't eat anything seafood-wise.
You're missing out.
It's fine, but I'm telling you.
The seafood doesn't come from Alum Creek.
No. I'm telling you right now because I saw it, though. Like, I had a date with a woman, and we went to...
She was skinning fish?
We went to a place, and I had crab cakes. And in her house that night, I threw up.
Oh, no.
Because I couldn't handle it. It was
I
a
thought he
mental
was
thing.
going to say, and then she had crabs.
No. I'm not going to do that. I'm just telling you. It messed me up because I saw my dad cleaning fish in our kitchen. I can't do it, so I can't do seafood.
Probably not field dressing a deer either. Then
there's no way I could do that. There's no way I can't. I can't. Good for you though. Coming up next,
we'll see.
We'll get AJ Hawk on here. We'll talk to him next. Morning Juice.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've hit your medical deductible, now's the time to see Dr. Mark Levy. Get a custom oral appliance that stops snoring and helps you ditch that CPAP and pay less out of pocket. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com before the year ends.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Nobody likes to deal with pain, and sometimes that's the most predictable part of your day. Waking up from the knees, the hip, the back, shoulder, whatever it is, that chronic pain that is always there. Well, you don't have to deal with it anymore, because there's a breakthrough treatment that is at QC Kinetics that could help you sometimes within one day. It's called stem wave therapy. In Europe, they've been doing this for 20 years. Finally, now it's approved in the US, and there's a huge demand for the treatments because patients are getting relief and they're spreading the word. Here's the best detail. The device, it's diagnostic and therapeutic. That means it helps Dr. Ray Tesner and his team find the problem, trigger your body's own natural healing response. StemWave uses the same technology as lipotrypsy, and the sound waves penetrate deep into your body, spark the blood flow, and help engage that cellular activity. Here's the best part for QC Kinetics. Your first StemWave treatment is only $49. That's right. It's affordable and it's easy. So give them a call at 380-208-4544.
My mom is a veteran and she was injured in the line of duty.
I hurt my leg in a training accident when she was only 2 years old.
She had 7 different surgeries over the span of 9 years, and there were tons of complications.
I couldn't be the mom my kids needed me to be.
She missed so much.
After my last surgery, I got an infection so bad I thought it was going to kill me.
I told her she couldn't leave me yet. There was still so much she had to see. I hadn't even graduated.
I'm doing much better now. I may have lost my leg, but I've gained so much. I'm an active part of my kids' lives.
She can kick a mean soccer ball.
DAV's been there for me and my family. Through thick and thin, they've had our back.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans like Sandy get the health and disability benefits they've earned so they can achieve victories great and small.
My victory is getting my life back. I got my joy back.
We got our mom back, thanks to DAV.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
You wanted to be cool, which led you to smoking, which led to a pack a day. Then you met that special someone, which led to starting a life with them, which led to wanting to live longer, which led to quitting. Then you heard you may be at risk for lung cancer, which led you to getting a low-dose CT scan. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Don't let your insurance benefits go to waste. End the year sleeping better with Dr. Mark Levy's oral appliance. No mask, no noise, just results. Hurry, deductibles reset soon. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com today.
Bobby Carpenter, husband, father, Buckeye. Jeff Thitoff, husband, father, idiot. This is Morning Juice.
By the way, don't think I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
When they said idiot, Jay-Z laughed.
It's okay. I'm like, why are they doing you like that, Tito? Is what
okay.
I mean,
you laughed. You didn't laugh like I'm considerate about Tito. You laughed like, yeah, he's an idiot.
no,
It's okay.
I laughed.
No, it's
that
okay.
they,
It's okay.
I just thought it was like, wow.
Jeff Rivers middle half. Does Jay-Z use a compound?
Yes.
Or what is it? Recurve bow?
No, compound.
Compound. Okay. Compound bow. He says like gun.
I started with a crossbow.
Right.
Early, and then I went to the compound bow.
Let's bring this guy on now.
A man with many career achievements. Leading tackler in Centerville football history. Leading tackler in Green Bay Packers history. Still afraid of Larry Knopfsinger. And the crowning achievement, the third member of the Island Boys, A.J. Hawk.
God, it's A.J. Hawk. A.J., nice to talk to you, my friend. Your thoughts on the game against Indiana last week?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously disappointing loss, but those two great defenses I think that were out there for sure if you watch that game. But I'm hoping we both teams take care of business and we get to meet each other in the finals. I think that'd be an awesome rematch for everybody.
It was a crazy week leading up to that game, AJ. The Chris Henry saga, just getting the recruits. I am one that thinks the Chris Henry signing was bigger deal than losing to Indiana. Would you agree with me on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was, especially with all the back and forth and the uncertainty leading up to it, like what's going to happen. I think keeping him around is huge, and getting him, knowing the fact that he'll be on the field with all the other great talent that they have there is, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, it is a weird situation with the championship game and all that, knowing, all right, both teams are probably getting a bye no matter what happens, and everything's still out in front of them. But yeah, of course you want to win every single game you suit up in. But luckily, I think guys know like what's still out there, and that they can still accomplish all the goals that they pretty much set out back in August or July.
Do you think this has the same feeling as losing 13-10 last year against Michigan? Losing to them in the Big Ten championship game, or is it just different because of the Michigan aspect?
It's a little different, I think, because of the Michigan aspect. I think that we all know, especially people from Ohio, that it sucks to lose, but it's not the same as losing to Michigan for sure.
If you come to a fork in the road, ask AJ, he'll help you know. Helmet shining, number 47 bold, he'll point you right where you should go. Just ask AJ.
AJ, got a couple of these here from you from Jeff Rivers middle half. What was AJ's most skilled video game as a kid? And what is AJ's fitted hat size with that huge dome? That's a quote. I'm not telling you got a big head, but Jeff Rivers middle half said you do.
Well, I'll answer the second one first. I hope you're saying I had a big head. That's a great compliment. I tell my kids that all the time.
It's a big brain.
Dad, your head is so big, and you got a big forehead. I'm like, I don't care. It's good. That's what paid for this house, guys. Like my big head running into people is what got us our lifestyle. So my fitted hat size, I don't know. That's a great question. When I get you buy the Flex Fit hats, I always try to get obviously the XL. I would like a double XL. That would fit a little better. And as far as the first question, I don't even know. After you gave me the compliment of the big head, I forget the first question you asked.
Okay, the first question was, and I'm glad you said that because I don't remember what it is either. Let me look at it here. We'll do another one here. Let's do this. This is from Little Italy, your marriage counselor, one you counseled. I'm sorry. If you could replace your Super Bowl ring with a lifetime supply of food, what would it be?
Oh boy, what a creative question.
Yes.
I never thought of. I would hope to not replace it, but if I had to with a food fillet, I mean, just a great, like a really good fillet. I love steak. I could eat a bunch of fillets, I think, or really any kind of steak, or like little, what do you call it, like skirt steak, where they slice it thin. If you give it to me on a plate and it's sliced nice and thin, man, I could probably eat 5 pounds of it.
When was the last time your Super Bowl ring was on your finger?
Oh man, it's been years. I don't know. My kids every once in a while ask to see it, and they'll put it on a little bit. But I have it in a safe here at the house. But if I get that thing out, I'm pretty clumsy and fall down and knock things over and spill things a lot. So I think it's something that I would probably lose or drop. And I got teammates that look like they've run that thing through their dryer 1,000 times because they wear it so much that diamonds have fallen off and it gets all scraped up and everything. So I'm trying to keep it in good condition.
But you don't wear it. You won't, like the last time you're saying it's been years since it was on your finger.
Yeah. I mean, I've never really worn it to like an event or something.
Why?
Does it still even fit you? Because I know like some of the rings we had from Ohio State back then were a little bit thicker maybe, and like they're huge on me right now.
Yeah, mine's pretty big. Yeah, I got it fit like my right ring finger. I know other guys got like they did their thumb or their pinky or whatever, or their pointer finger. It fits my right ring finger still, shockingly, but it is kind of big. Yeah, that's the thing. Like it would probably, I'd be like self-conscious that it was going to fall off the whole time.
I went to dap somebody up one time, and the ring like flew off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
it was years and years ago.
I
I haven't worn those in a long time, but it did happen once.
Yeah, that worries me. I don't like, if you get like a nice, say you splurge, I'm like, okay, I'm on Amazon, I'm going to buy a good pair of shades. Like I'm going to get Ray-Bans this time or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm losing those things like 4 hours into it. So that's why I just stick with the gas station model.
There you go.
I've asked Bobby this question, and I want to ask you now. How many pairs of gold pants do you have?
I have 3.
Okay. Where are they?
I believe they're all with my mom, to be honest with you. We're trying to get a few of those back. So if Judy Hawk's listed, we'd like a few back, I think.
I got a Christmas card yesterday from Carpenter's mom.
Ooh, Suze.
I would like to get one from AJ Hawk's mom.
Oh boy.
No, I'm just saying, like if I text you my address, would your mom send me a Christmas card
with the gold pants?
I don't need the pants. A picture.
I don't think she's done any. I don't know if my mom's ever sent Christmas cards out. My dad might be the one for that to do it.
Chopper?
But my dad's Pistol, but Chopper.
Pistol. Sorry, Chopper's that one. Yes.
Chopper might send you something too. Maybe I'll send Chopper your address. He'll send you
fantastic.
something. He'll give you a couple cases of beer or something better than a Christmas card.
Are they the people who do the like? This is what's happened in the last year, like the long email that says like, "Hey, in the last year, this is what everyone's done."
Yeah, my parents are not the ones that do that. And we don't do that personally, but we definitely have a couple people that we know.
The brag
we
book.
look forward to it.
This is all the stuff we did this year.
The 2 or 3 pages,
Yes.
double-sided, typed up. A lot of times, we got one person that we look forward to reading. And the mom talks about how many loads of laundry she did that year and all this stuff. And it's like we look forward to that. And we get around and we read that together as a family. So
we did that last night.
Did you last night?
Yeah, not that one, but yes, a different one. Yes, the girls. I'm like, let's see what they did all year long, honey.
I don't know.
It's the best.
I kind of like it. I kind of don't.
I mean, it does keep us like up to date. If I know older people or my parents, they follow like people on Facebook, and that's how they know what's going on in their friends' lives. Like I got a couple people where I figure out what's going on in their life by how the mom or wife wrote their Christmas card, like how many pages it was. I can judge how good a year they had.
It's hilarious that people think I care that much.
There's that.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
It's just a good way to keep up with people
Yeah.
and, see how big their kids have gotten because life is so busy, I guess.
Where are you guys at for your McAfee show? Like, what conversations taking place? What's going on with your appearances at CFP games?
Well, we just found out we're going to be doing the next week, Oregon A&M. We're going to be in Texas for that one.
Okay.
So after that, I don't know. I don't know what other games we might be doing, but I know we're doing that one. And there's so many good games that will happen. Like, I think that's going to be an awesome game. But we'll see. We did it last year for pretty much all I was at all the Ohio State playoff games. It was awesome, and I hope to do some other good ones. But that will be the first this year.
Okay, so you're co-hosting with McAfee. Obviously, you do your thing. But is there do you want to do color for games? Like, do you want to? Is your aspiration to do like that, or are you just happy with what you're doing?
No, I used to want to do color commentary. I did that for a couple of years. I did that for 2 or 3 years, probably on FS1 and other places. I loved it, and then luckily, the timing worked out perfectly to where I started doing work with Pat 5 days a week, and then my kids got old enough to where they're playing sports all weekend. So I was thinking I kind of had to make a decision. I didn't really want to travel much anymore on the weekends, especially 10, 11 weekends in a row like I was doing, or you would if you have a full slate of games. So it kind of timed out perfect. So now I love what I'm doing now. And if we can continue to do these college football playoff games, like the alternate broadcast,
right?
It's awesome. I love the schedule I'm in now, and I'm not trying to get on a crew to do color commentary right now, especially with where my kids are at. We need to hire 5 extra drivers. We had to hire high school kids and drop my kids off at practice during the week because we just had all the other different events.
Loudest stadium moment ever. Ask AJ here. This is from Jeff Wormer's middle half. Loudest stadium moment for you ever.
Loudest stadium. Wow. Camp Randall got pretty loud a few times. Camp Randall was awesome in Wisconsin. I love that place. In the NFL, Seattle played there. I was there in the Fail Mary game. They got the replacement refs booted. I was in that. I was there for that one. That was terrible. Those places get pretty loud. But I'd say in college, I remember Camp Randall when they were playing jump around in between the third and fourth. That was awesome. I remember the first time I saw that. It was really cool.
Yeah, and the last time we were there, they were beating us, so that
yes.
this was probably a little bit more ruckus at that point in time.
Yeah, exactly, and yelling they used to have the chain link fence right behind the bench there. I'm sure they've renovated now, but the fans used to be right on top of you. And I just remember being there as a freshman and watching our upperclassmen just yelling at their fans, their fans coming up to the fence and our guys not backing down and saying stuff back to them. It was great.
Yeah, I remember them telling us, put your helmet on because they're going to be throwing batteries and everything else at you guys.
Marshmallows with coins.
Yep,
Yes.
exactly.
Hey,
Absolutely.
AJ, it's Big Mo here. How you doing?
Great.
So I just want to ask with the whole Sharon Moore thing, and I don't want to get into the details, but we talked about earlier how it seems like the Michigan fans and the Michigan people are they think they're just so much higher than everyone else. Is this the one thing that might kind of knock some of those people back down to earth? Because this is just so crazy, the whole situation.
Yeah, it's possible, but it's just sorry, my phone this phone is acting up every time I'm with you guys. But I don't think for certain people it might, but how there's some people that no matter what their fandom is or their crazy irrational, things are, they're never going to change. So there'll always be a faction of people who aren't going to ever change no matter what, and they'll defend everything. But yeah, it might change a few people's minds, I guess. But the thing is, Michigan people, it's a crazy situation. There's people all over that are affected by it, but I don't think anyone thought that Sharon Moore was going to be Vince Lombardi. They didn't think he was going to be there for 25 years. I think they know that they're going to get another coach in there, and they're hopefully they want to win more games. But I don't know if it'll change anything. Maybe in the short term a little bit, but that's what keeps the rivalry great, I guess, is both sides, still bickering and going back and forth at each other and trying to hurl insults at each other. But this one's a tough one for them for sure.
If you come to a fork in the road, ask AJ, he'll help you know. Helmet shining, number 47 bold, he'll point you right where you should go. Just ask AJ.
At Tito Night, someone the fan wants to know if he asked you if he'd come on the set and just see the McAfee show, would you let him?
Right. Well, I'm at home. He don't want to come on the set here. He wants to go to Indianapolis and the old Thunderdome where Pat and the boys are. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he really wants to. There's not a whole lot of people that come do that. Every once in a while, though, I know Pat's done a few charity things where I don't even know the people are there, and he'll like pan the camera, and there'll be like 4 people awkwardly sitting on the basketball court in some chairs.
Okay,
we could maybe work that out.
Okay, I don't want to be charity. I want to be professional, AJ. I don't want to be charity.
Just tell Pat it's Make-A-Wish.
Listen,
We got this guy.
It's not Make-A-Wish.
It would feel like a Make-A-Wish situation.
Exactly.
AJ,
It would.
And when he met Tito, he'd be like, I get this.
No, it's
Yeah.
Want-A-Wish, not Make-A-Wish. There's a big difference there. AJ, you're the best.
Thank you, guys.
I will text you about that later on. Or somebody will. Thank you, AJ. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thank you. I'll make sure I get my mom to put a Christmas card together and send it your way.
Thank you. More likely, okay, here's the poll question. More likely, Christmas card AJ's mom or Tito being at the compound?
At the Thunderdome?
Yes.
Probably Christmas card.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think Christmas card also?
Christmas card. And I think that's pushing it.
Look, Carp's mom sent me one. I got it.
Well, you work with him.
Yeah. No,
Part of the family
Okay.
now.
It wasn't Carp. It was from his mom.
Well, I know, but obviously
I
Mama
know.
Carpenter knows you because
She
you
knows,
work with
yeah.
her son.
It's so funny. When I met her the first time, she's like, I know it's hard to work with him. I'm like, no, I love working. I know it's hard. I know it is. And then she got my address, and yeah, we got the Christmas card with all the information. It was wonderful. That was unprofessional what I just did. But
asking to get on.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the airwaves, I'm saying, let me get on the Mac. I don't want to be on the show. Just I want to come check it out.
You just want to sit in the charity
That's
section.
all I want to do.
I just
Not
want
charity, no.
I just want to meet McAfee. I would love to be able to just have a beer with McAfee.
Yeah, me too.
Like I don't even have to be on the set. I don't need to be there for the show. I'd like to see him away from all the craziness. Like I think that would be so cool.
You might have to partake in some other things than beer.
Well, yeah.
So I asked Bobby.
I do know that.
Here we go. Behind the curtain here. Peek behind the curtain. I said to Bobby, can we get McAfee on our show? And he said, no, there's no way. He's too busy. He's got so much going on.
Yeah.
That's why I brought the show to him.
There you go.
That's what we're going to do here. I'll do that. I don't care. You're here all next week?
Yep, all next week.
When are you here?
Monday.
Just Monday.
Well, no, Monday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh, okay.
So
Monday,
pretty much
Thursday,
the whole
Friday. We got a lot. Yeah, it's more Big Mo than it is Bodie.
Let's
do it.
The Big Mo on the move.
We got to figure out this date in history for Monday.
I was a history major, so
Okay, I'm saying I've got nothing right now.
So we
planned
really
out.
would be getting smarter. He is a history major.
I know.
Yeah.
We got to figure that out. All right. Thank you to all the chatters. The chat's been on fire, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, obviously, to AJ for doing his thing. We appreciate that. AJ, get me on the show. No problem. No, just get me there. Get me in the building. That's all we need to see. Big weekend right now. We've got lots going. A bowl game this week. We'll talk about that. But come back Monday. Morning Juice.
'Tis the